every house where love abides.
And friendship is a guest.
Is surely home.
And home sweet home.
For there, the heart can rest.
My name is Michael.
My name is Tracy.
My name is Case.
Case was born with cerebral palsy. He had the regular milestones, sitting up. He took a little bit longer to walk, but when he started walking, we just kind of noticed a limp.
As they investigated it, they found that it was a possibility he had a stroke at birth.
From there, just doing the daily routine of being a family. He was just kind of acting not like Case, so I just took him to the pediatrician, and so they did a couple tests, and they found out that there was bleeding on his brain.
Case had an aneurysm rupture, and then we wound up here for about 33 days. The hardest thing for me, just to watch somebody you love so much just go through something so horrible.
After the first surgery, the bleeding was getting worse in his brain.
That was probably the worst night in my life. Couldn't sleep at all just trying to make it through that night.
Everything's beeping, like going off, and you're just like, what is that, what is that, what is that? I mean, everything's just going through your brain. They didn't know if he was gonna make it through the night.
I'm Ryan.
I'm Christine, and this is Mia. Mia is our first, and we were really excited about everything, and we were actually planning to set up a nursery and all of the typical new mom stuff. And then, not the case. You get taken to the hospital, and then she's born and you can't even hold her. A couple days after, there was something off with Mia. She was throwing up everything. So day 3 or 4, we had to be flight for life from another hospital here to Children's for her to have an emergency surgery. They couldn't tell us what they were going to do or what was wrong with her. They had to just open her up and see. And she was so tiny.
We were here 61 days in total.
Yeah, you can't hold her when she needs you. You can't feed her. You can't be a mom. You have to just put your hands through these tiny holes to hold her hand and try to comfort her as much as possible. Everything is happening so fast, and you have to be on, and you have to be at 100% every second. Like someone's always coming in or an alarm's going off. It's exhausting. To be able to slip out for like 5 to 10 minutes and come to the Family Resource Center was everything. It allowed me to recharge enough. I'd put my headphones in, listen to like 10 minutes of a podcast, breathe. You walk in this room and it's silent. You don't hear anything. And you immediately exhale. It's just the most calming place. You forget you're in the hospital.
The Family Resource Center was a home away from home. It was a place that you could go to and relax and just kind of relieve stress.
I've always been a very mission-driven person, and part of that mission is to provide as much support as I can wherever I can. And in the Family Resource Center, I get to put that to work supporting families in a non-clinical aspect. And I can't even describe how much I love doing that. I love the relationships. I love understanding what people are dealing with. I love being able to provide whatever they need. Things like places to sleep or inviting them in to watch a little TV and get things off their mind. Things that take a little bit of that pressure off of them in the moment. Just being able to be there, it's priceless.
My involvement in Children's Hospital actually began April 5th, 2016 to be exact. My grandson, Troy, was born at another hospital. There was some complications and he was sent over to Children's via Flight for Life. You know, he got the best care right away here. He was up in the NICU for his first 100 days. That's when they determined that Troy had a syndrome that affected his liver. Troy was eventually taken in for a transplant and just kept having complications after, and he did pass away October 27th. What stuck out to me was the care that they were given by the doctors, by the nurses, by the volunteers. So that's how I ended up here. And just being able to help the parents that I know what they're going through. I don't tell them my story, but I do cry, when they're crying. And I feel a connection to my grandson when I'm here. His name is down on the memory wall. And when I walk in the morning and I leave at night, I blow him a kiss. And I just feel good about being here.
You can come here to the Family Resource Center and they greet you and they ask how your day is going and they treat you like family and they take you in and they just make you feel comfortable.
You don't feel like you're in the hospital. You stepped into a new world.
A place to come and cry. It's a place to come and laugh. It's a place where you just get to be who you are in that moment.
They can come in here and just relax.
I want to personally say thank you to all the volunteers and all the staff at the Family Resource Center. I want to let you guys know that we really appreciate everything that you've done, and thank you.
To the people who made this possible, thank you is not enough, but thank you. It saved us, and it's going to help so many more families.